Hello everyone, welcome to your channel Infofinmatics. I am Lokesh Jaga again with one more geometry puzzle. This puzzle I have already posted on my Instagram handle and Facebook. Now we are here to look for the solution of this puzzle. This is the puzzle where these are the three congruent rectangles and you have to find out the size of this angle. What is the measure of this angles? So there are various ways to do it, and if you guys have solved it, that's great, amazing. Now let's try to solve it. If you have not solved it, try to solve it visually, then we can go for different approaches. Now let's try to look at some of the possible solution. Now this is the question over here. Now there are various ways to do this particular question. Now one of the way is, just let's suppose if I draw this line over here. Let's suppose if I connect this point with this. Now can you tell me how these two side lines are related, this side line and this side line? If you observe carefully, these two side lines are equal. If you just look at it this way, this is a rectangle over here. Now if you consider this has to be 1 unit, this is rectangle plus that side of one rectangle. Now this is again rectangle and side of one rectangle and 1 unit. So basically the length of this is same. Now these two side lengths are same. Now if we consider a square of the same side length, now this line becomes the diagonal, and we know the diagonal divides the square into two congruent triangles and value of each angle is 45 degree over here. So this is one of the way by which we can look at this solution, that's 45 degree. Now let's look at a different possible way. Now let's suppose again what I'll do is I'll connect this point with this. Now what do we need to do over here is, now if you know that this angle would be equals to this angle, if you consider this to be alpha, then this is also alpha, alternate interior angles, these two lines are parallel. Okay, now if I consider this angle as beta, so this angle has to be alpha. Now this angle again is beta. Now if you look and observe carefully why this angle is beta, if you'll see, because if I see this is a 90-degree angle, and if this angle is alpha, this angle is also alpha, so this angle is beta. Now on a straight line at a point, the sum of interior angles, sum of all the angles is 180 degree. So what do we have? Alpha plus beta plus beta plus alpha equals to 180 degree, which gives us 2 times of alpha plus 2 times of beta equals to 180 degree, and which gives us alpha plus beta equals to 90 degree, which tells us that this angle is 90 degree. And we know that this is an isosceles triangle. If I write down the name A, B and C, with side AC and AB are equal length because these are the diagonals of the rectangle. And in this triangle there are three angles, and one of the angle is 90 degree and other two angles are equal, so measure of each angle is 45 degree. So this is one way. Okay, now let's deep dive into trigonometry, how we can use trigonometry to figure this out. So basically what I did means I just placed the same shape and I just divided the shapes into small units. Now you could have considered, okay, this single as 1 unit, so this is also possible, this single as 1 unit, this single as 1 unit, that's also possibility, but I have done it dividing this rectangle into 4 equal parts. Now if this side is 4, this side is 2, this side is 2 and this length is 4, so this would be square root of 16 plus 4, that is square root 20. If this is square root 20, this length is also square root 20. Now this side is 2 and this side is 4, 5, 6. So this length would be square root of 6 square, that is 36, plus 2 square, 40, that is square root of 40. Now if you consider this, now this length again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again this comes out to be the square root of 40. Now in a triangle we know the three sides, so using cosine rule we can easily calculate the given angle. So let's suppose, so this can be written as 2 root, let's simplify this. This is 2 root 20 and 2 root 20 can be written as 4 root 5, because square root 20 plus square root 20 is 2 root 20, and further simplifying this would be 4 root 5. Similarly, if you want to simplify square root 40, so 40 can be simplified as 2 root 10. Okay, so we know that cos theta is equals to this two sides square, which is square root 4 root 5 whole square, plus this side square, that is 2 root 10 square, minus this side square, which is again 2 root 10 whole square, divided by 2 times 4 root 5 into 2 root 10. Now let's further simplify this. So this and this we can cancel out because these two are same. Now this would be 16 into 5, and this would be 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 2, 16, and this is root 5 into root 10 is root 50, and root 50 we can write down root 50 as 25 times 2, which is 5 root 2. So this is 5 root 2. So we got cos theta is equals to 1 by square root of 2. Theta is equals to cos inverse 1 over square root of 2, which is 45 degree or pi by 4 radians, if we are talking about radians. Easy. Now again we can apply trigonometry using the one more concept over here we can use, that is the tan concept. That is also possibility over here. Now what you can do is you can connect this, this part, this part, this part and this part. Let's suppose if I consider this angle as alpha, this angle as beta. So this is of side length 2, this is of side length 6. Now this is side length 4 and this is side length 8. So in this triangle tan alpha is equals to opposite over adjacent, so which is 4 over 8, which is half. Now if I consider this tan beta, tan beta again opposite over adjacent, this is 2 by 6, which is 1 by 3. Now this complete angle means, let's suppose that this angle is theta, so this complete angle alpha plus theta plus beta has to be 90 degree because it's one of the angle of a rectangle. Now what is tan alpha plus beta? Tan alpha plus beta, so we know the formula tan alpha plus beta is tan alpha plus tan beta divided by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. Now let's simplify this. Tan alpha is half and tan beta is 1 by 3. 1 minus 1 by 6. If you simplify this, this gives you 6, 5. 5 by 6, and this also gives you 5 by 6, which is 1. Now tan alpha plus beta is equals to 1, which gives us alpha plus beta is equals to tan inverse 1, which is 45 degree. Now we know alpha plus beta plus theta is 90 degree. Now alpha plus beta you have already calculated, which is 45 degree, which implies theta is equals to 45 degree. Clear? So we have solved this puzzle in different ways, visually, algebraically, and by using trigonometry. Now if I have missed out any other possible solution, do help us to identify that solution. Do share your solution with us. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.